Hey, my name's Tool. I'm going to Why Not Be Reckless, and we got a match for you. Starting off on Aquarius, Bubu, Dubu, and Claytron. Starting off hot. The opening kill in Pyrettic. Trying to get away. Tony, let's do our quick predictions real fast. What do you got for your champion today?
You know, I love me some Bubu Dubu, but I still feel like Pyrettic and Evolving might be the favorites on paper, so I'm going to go with them. I'm going to go 3-2, send it to game number 5, 3-2, Evolving and Pyrettic, but Bubu Dubu quickly making me regret that with the camouflage plays.
You know, I do love Evolving and Pyrettic. I think these two are great. I think they're the better 2v2 team, but I think the brother chemistry will break through today. Bubu Dubu and Claytron. I'll go the opposite way, but I think it's going to be a closely contested grand finals right here. And honestly, Tony, it honestly is too close to call. So I like the fact that we're both on either side. Bubu Dubu. I'm trying to find this pick. They didn't know about Evolving and Pyrettic because they are some of the best 2v2 players on the planet, right? Pyrettic in particular, he's basically on a pro level when it comes to twos. He's going to be a tough player to deal with.
Yeah, I really think this would be a big win for Claytron if he's able to pull off this against Pyrettic and Evolving alongside his brother Bubu Dubu. You're seeing Pyrettic and Evolving, the team shot coming in, but somehow Bubu Dubu getting right under Pyrettic to take that Evolving. A bit of a blunder. That actually should have been a squad wipe without any deaths coming in out of Evolving and Pyrettic, but Bubu Dubu being so crafty to trade off one before going down.
It's up in the hands of Claytron. Is he able to get it onto his body? We'll have to see. Bubu Dubu taking the fight versus Pyrettic. Pyrettic's so smart, right? Just trying to make sure he can have any angle. He does lose that fight to Bubu Dubu. Actually, Bubu Dubu's the one with this camouflage. You do see the shock nades in his inventory. Not going to be able to use those though, Tony, because we are playing by a gentleman's agreement rule. No shock nades allowed on this map.
Hopefully Bubu Dubu does recognize that he does have the grenade. Sometimes I just throw a grenade like out of instinct. But out of instinct, Bubu Dubu gonna hit the black screen. Claytron, the only player alive on the map, and there's a 2-kill lead for your prediction, Bubu Dubu and Claytron. And it looks like Claytron advancing forward, and he picks up the shock. He picks up the shock grenades as well. So really tough not being able to use that. I would just waste them right off of picking them up, but Pyrettic instead gonna waste Claytron in that engagement. Yeah.
You get the other team the shock nades. That gives them the opportunity to mess up and possibly use, hey, 5-head strats. Maybe 7 all. We're all tied up. Pyrettic and Evolving trying to get the job done, but Claytron's gonna be able to find the trade. Pyrettic is there quickly to trade them out. We're seeing a game that truly is neck and neck as Pyrettic tries his best to stay alive. You see Bubu Dubu already retreating to his little brother's safety. And now we're gonna see all this pressure building up towards P2. Already waiting for his opportunity to find a pick. It's gonna be Claytron. It's the first one that exposes himself, and it's gonna be perfect shots from Pyrettic as he picks up the double kill.
Pyrettic ends up hitting the black screen here, but Evolving and Pyrettic are able to steal away the lead right as camouflage is coming up. Pyrettic wasting no time whatsoever to advance forward onto the car side of that. Meanwhile, Evolving sticking Bubu Dubu, distracting him. That's going to allow Pyrettic to steal away the camouflage, pick back up his thrust. And now we have a player just sitting bottom P, trying to be crafty. He's able to get out of the situation. Pyrettic on top car is to find the Claytron, finds his back as well. The back smack gonna come in. Evolving taking down Bubu Dubu off the screen, and now a 4-kill lead has been erupted here for Evolving and Pyrettic, aka Team Butter.
He's very well aware of what these spawns are gonna be. Claytron and Bubu trying their best to fight out of it. Bubu able to at least push Pyrettic down for the time being, but we're just waiting for an opportunity to find the slates. He's going to call out 1. He's going to call out 2. Evolving well aware of where this push is coming from. Not able to handle the heat, though, as Claytron immediately melts him. So that information that Pyrettic got, not enough to save his teammate's life.
And if you can't stand the heat, get out of the streets, or I guess in this case, get out of Aquarius. 13-10 lead in favor of the boys.
It's
And
bad.
I'll be all week. Evolving going down to half shields, sitting up towards top flag, staying alive. Meanwhile, Pyrettic just hiding in the corner of blue utility. Now they have the information that Evolving's a utility, but I'm not sure if they know that both players are here. This might be a very important engagement. Evolving trying to bait out the shots. Bubu Dubu gonna win that health battle. Now he's advancing forward. Pyrettic gets the kill onto Claytron, but it looks like Bubu Dubu whipping out the Needler. Feared the fake miss as Pyrettic having no fear taking him down.
And you know, the Needler is actually pretty good in this game. And somehow that Needler looked like it was like a Halo 2 one, man. That thing was not gonna connect with anything. Camouflage coming up soon. Bubu Dubu makes himself exposed. We'll have to drop down. Claytron has his immediate help, and we'll have the angle on Camo as well. But look how fast Pyrettic was to grab that, get back, get his thrust. Just needs to stay alive. Bubu Dubu taking a hell of a fight right here, but Evolving will eventually be the one that cleans him up.
And Pyrettic having the camouflage and thrust combination, but looks like Claytron having a thrust of his own. Pyrettic doing a great job of distracting Claytron just long enough for Evolving to get right behind him, takes the kill, and doesn't take any damage whatsoever, and instead can advance forward towards top P. So now having a 6-kill lead and top mid control does Evolving and Pyrettic.
Claytron putting down the shots. Evolving trying his best to stay alive. Bubu Dubu will get the trade. Trades are not top priority for these two. Evolving and Pyrettic are quite happy to have trade after trade. Evolving trying to take down Claytron on the way out. Not going to be able to find that final shot. But it will make Bubu Dubu and Claytron's position just so exposed and really untenable to hold. As you see, Bubu Dubu's in trouble. He's trying his best to try to isolate the fight versus Evolving. He's able to do so, and that to me, Tony, shows what the pro difference is. Knowing the angles, taking the most optimal fight, and somehow coming out on top.
Bubu Dubu now holding on to the height advantage. Pyrettic using the thrust to get a bit crafty. Now it's Evolving and Pyrettic that are cornering up together here. The first shot's gonna go in. Bubu Dubu forced to back down. Claytron doing a great job of watching the cross. Bubu Dubu able to take down Pyrettic. Claytron expecting the push going towards utility. Love the angles that Claytron has been catching to cover Bubu Dubu's back, but they're still down by 5 kills.
Bubu Dubu searching. Evolving and then found. Evolving wins the gunfight, a huge one. The thrust making a big difference in the fight. We'll be able to get his shields back, and Pyrettic will be able to get the camouflage as well. And that should, you know, it feels like the nail in the coffin, unless a Bubu Dubu and Claytron go massive right here. Find the opening pick, but Pyrettic's the one that they need to deal with. And he's going to make himself such a tough kill by getting this thrust right off spawn. Really aware of what's necessary on the map and trying to dissect the defense. He spots Bubu Dubu working on a flank. Pyrettic knows how important his life is right here.
Trying to find an opening was Pyrettic, and running out of camouflage, and now caught in the middle of blue courtyard. Shots are starting to ring out, going down to one shot. Is forced to back down over towards bottom mid. Meanwhile, Claytron and Bubu Dubu holding on to their height advantage. Bubu dropping down. Nobody home just yet. Down by 4 kills. Bubu and Claytron need to find that information and get their slice quick. Meanwhile, Pyrettic being real cheeky, just sitting in the corner watching his angles.
And Pyrettic, I mean, his job was essentially done. He did shake off Bubu Dubu, able to hide his scent from the trail. And now they have no idea where Pyrettic is at on the map, and this is going to work to his advantage. He needs to find a position in which he catches these two off surprise. See Evolving taking those opening shots on Bubu Dubu. Bubu Dubu and Clay trying to work with each other. Both players, actually. Both teams having their players be right on top of each other. If Bubu Dubu and Claytron can find 2 unanswered kills right here, they're right back into this game with camouflage coming up. Oh my, what an aggressive play from Bubu Dubu. It's going to work in his advantage. Pyrettic with a quick trade out, though. Bubu Dubu had to drop to gain his shields back. It's a one-on-one. Pyrettic takes the opening fire. Pyrettic wins the fight. And that will earn himself the camouflage. Unless if Claytron will somehow miraculously find this kill, he won't be able to do so. Pyrettic wins the camo for his team.
And off a screen, Evolving able to take down Claytron. They know that Bubu Dubu is going to be by himself for the time being, so Pyrettic closing the distance immediately. Claytron getting a god spawn over towards the red refrigerator. So they should be able to gather up together. Evolving sitting towards the middle of the map, cutting off any exit point coming in out of Claytron and Bubu Dubu. Shots go in. The choke points being watched. Evolving putting the initial damage. Pyrettic chasing him down. And finally, Evolving finding the 25th kill. And that's going to be game number 1 for Claytron. Excuse me, for Pyrettic and Evolving. Sorry, I tried to give him 1, but that's not how it works.
Yeah. Oh boy, big boo little dude. Got some work to do. What we come up with the team name for Pyrettic and Evolving? Pyvolving? I don't know if I like that one, Tony.
That was awful.
Evoltic? Ooh, Tony, Evoltic?
It's awful too.
Oh, come on. Don't shoot me down like that. Game 2 is where Big Boo Little Dude got to make the comeback happen. The brothers, Louisiana, have a ton of work to get done. But the shock rifle will be on the map, and we've seen what Bubu Dubu can do with that weapon in particular.
Recharge Slayer, game number 2. We already seen how good Bubu Dubu and Claytron can play with the shock rifle. But man, let me tell you, man, Pyrettic and Evolving can do just the same. So whoever's really able to control the shock rifle and keep it in hands and put it to work and ultimately not give it to the hands of their opponents is most likely going to come out on top. I still have Pyrettic and Evolving the slight favorites on paper, but I mean, when you have a player like Bubu Dubu, a professional veteran that we have in our scene, even as, I mean, I'm 23 years old, but I still consider him a vet because he's been doing this for quite some time. I think anything is possible, starting off with a squad wipe. This Claytron and Bubu Dubu, and that's gonna net Claytron the camouflage immediately off of spawn.
Claytron. Board option, the 2 players Evolving and Pyrettic. Oh my God, Clay was nervous, bro. You can see he's like, don't make a single inch move. He will take the shot. Evolving not gonna expect the immediate pushback from Claytron. Will be a kill in their favor, although Bubu Dubu went down in the fight as well. The question is that shock rifle, where is it? Is it going to play an impact? It's Claytron. Claytron does spot it, right? He looks across the map. Pyrettic will be the one that gets that, is going to get that shock rifle for his team.
Claytron advancing forward throughout the whirlpool, going to cut off this gold side angle. Pyrettic and Evolving a bit trapped here, but if they can win their individual gunfights, that would net them a positive as Bubu Dubu decided to drop all the way down towards the pit. I don't believe camouflage was up, so I think he's just playing his life right here. 3-2 lead in favor of Bubu Dubu and Claytron. Pyrettic and Evolving out rotating Bubu Dubu and Clay, but the collapse still coming in. Claytron checking every angle now with Bubu Dubu, and both of these teams really have a lot of respect for each other. They're playing this oh so slow, Garrett.
It's just been the trademark play. You see this slow style of gameplay from Evolving and Pyrettic. Bubu Dubu able to light him up with the shock pistol, and that will give them a 1 kill benefit. And now Pyrettic trying his best to stay alive. Camouflage is coming up, but he's in a dire position. And they need to get this camo before Evolving can find the trade. Claytron gonna put it on. And Tony, although it does work out for them, I think Clay should have maybe thought about holding on to that camouflage and not popping it right away. Just because you know Evolving was heavily pushing. Even if you do get killed, you know your brother has your back. He's gonna get that trade. We'll get that camo, but it ends up being the right play anyway. Claytron now has the shock rifle and the camouflage to work with. I reckon Evolving clearly being in their position.
And it looks like Claytron will end up going down, but Bubu Dubu winning that engagement. Another squad wipe going in favor of Bubu Dubu and Claytron, and they're slowly increasing this lead. They're going for these 2v1 trades, and that's netting positive for Bubu Dubu and Claytron, a 4-kill lead. Meanwhile, Claytron ends up getting the cleanup kill, ends up getting the double kill. Does little Bubu coming out with a 6-1 score line, and there's a 6-kill lead in favor of the boys in red.
Claytron waiting. push is happening. Pyrettic's going to take some heavy damages. Claytron will be able to get the kill, but won't be able to stay alive. And now you can see Bubu Dubu's on the hunt for the stick. Oh boy, that was a close one. Evolving, well known for his blueberries, won't be able to get that one to connect. And the brothers from Louisiana coming out strong, forgetting about that first game, and now ready to take the fight.
11-4 lead in favor of Bubu Dubu and Claytron. Beautiful shot coming in out of Bubu, gonna land right onto the head of Pyrettic. Now we have Evolving by himself over towards bottom A. Shots start to fly. Evolving's gonna go down. Bubu Dubu and Claytron are running away with game number 2, and they ain't slowing down, Garrett.
God, Bubu's in trouble. Oh my God. I didn't know if he was going to be able to get around that corner in time. He was. Unfortunately, they had to give a position for the camouflage. And now that's going to go over into Evolving's hands. You can see Evolving some damage. He's right on top of Pyrettic, and Pyrettic will be able to find the first on Clay. Trying his best to stay alive. That camo player's in vogue, though, and Bubu Dubu's going to go down. Beautiful play from Evolving and Pyrettic to use each other as bait and to get the double kill. 2 unanswered for them. This is the start of their comeback. If they can start to find these kills,
it might just be the start of the comeback. So Bubu Dubu and Claytron need to be careful, slow the game down. I mean, at this point, they have no reason to rush things whatsoever. If Evolving and Pyrettic want to cut the map in half, let them do so. But it looks like Pyrettic actually starting to advance forward. Already starting to get aggressive here, grappling right up toward the top control room. Bubu Dubu and Claytron gonna turtle up just a little bit onto the seaside, and Pyrettic with the plasma pistol in hands, and might just give him the audio cues and give away his position here. Claytron gonna slide in. Bubu Dubu going immediately down to 1 shot. Pyrettic is sliding in like Spider-Man, able to take that 1, make that 2. Double kill coming out of Alex Pyrettic. And now, just like that, only down by 4 kills. This is doable, Garrett. This is very doable.
Absolutely, Pyrettic putting himself in a great position, working so well with Evolving and making sure that he plays his life at the most opportune times and that he plays aggressively when it's needed. We saw him just thrust in, find the opportunity to make Bubu 1 shot and get that kill. And now Pyrettic's in trouble. Claytron's hunting him down. Nades will stop him for now as Evolving comes up to shore the defenses, but they know Bubu Dubu's very far away, and they're just not sure how Bubu Dubu's going to come in for this help. Let's see if he's down low. Claytron's going to take the fight. Evolving trying his best to stay alive. He won't be able to, and Claytron gets the second as well. With Camouflage coming back, Bubu Dubu and Claytron strike back.
Yeah, Claytron throwing a bit of a curveball into that situation. I don't think Pyrettic and Evolving were ready for how aggressive Claytron was going to play that, because normally Bubu Dubu and Claytron have no problem slowing the game down. So throwing off the timing of Pyrettic and Evolving, greatly played, but Claytron will be the first one to fall. Not sure what Evolving doing a couple of squats over there on the top gold. This is no time for exercise. You're in war, friend. 17-10 lead in favor of Bubu Dubu and Claytron, who are looking to tie up the series right here on Recharge.
Bubu Dubu. I love the position of Bubu Dubu and Claytron, right? They're ready to pinch on anyone, but Bubu Dubu left A open, and Pyrettic has found the gap. He's pushed on through. Oh my God, Bubu Dubu. So confident. Look, he's ready for the next. Pyrettic lit up to 1. Bubu Dubu playing on another level right now. A celestial play from him.
And Bubu Dubu still having the shock rifle in hands. Claytron gonna use his body as a bit of bait, but ends up taking down Evolving. Instead takes the 1v1 gunfight, ends up winning it, and then Bubu Dubu gonna end Pyrettic's life right there. 9-kill lead in favor of Bubu Dubu and Claytron, and the shock rifle is still starting to make plays, but there's only 1 more burst in it. Bubu Dubu better make it count.
You know he will. Just looking for his opportunity. Evolving. He could be the prey. No, it's gonna be Pyrettic. Oh no, gonna miss that shot. Ooh, I wonder if you hit your sticky with your repulse. I wonder if it makes it instant split. I haven't even thought about that, Tony, but it looks like it does. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro, that's so nasty. Well, Bubu Dubu serving up some breakfast. Get a couple stacks because the man's serving up these pancakes left and right. Second one we've seen today.
And with the repulsor, you can have pancakes or you can have breakfast anytime. Love that. Bubu Dubu now trying to make a play with the camouflage. Excellent shots on the Evolving, getting out of the play. They use that momentum to take down Pyrettic, and then Evolving comes back for the trade, not able to get it. One more kill needed for Bubu Dubu and Claytron, and we're going to have quite a series on our hands. I said it before, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes the full game number 5. And after being tied up after 2 games here, just might do that.
All right, trying his best to stay alive. Ooh, oh, it doesn't matter though. Bubu Dubu just great repositioning. That's all up to Claytron right there, giving him the callouts from the death screen. Will allow him to be ready for that push and to take second game in a dominating fashion. Lil Boob able to keep right up with his brother. I mean, basically having equal stats that game. One with 13, one with the 12. Oh yeah, what a performance from these two. What a clapback, right? We saw Evolving and Pyrettic really play strong in the game 1. It wasn't that close. This time, Claytron and Bubu Dubu answered, looking as if they just dominated on game 1, which we know is not the case.
Salacious Sniper in the chat says, call them butter, because they're on a pancake. Bubu Dubu gets the pancake medal, referring back to my call the butter because they're on a roll. Love that. Bubu Dubu.
Call them icky sticky because they're syrup. I don't know.
All right, look, I'm about done with you, okay? All right, you take a funny thing, you just crap all over it. I'm not having it, Garrett. All right, one more time. Yeah, one more time. Bubu Dubu Claytron tying things up here, one apiece. Going into game number 3, they also have some momentum too. Bubu Dubu and Claytron might be able to ride that momentum because we're going into live fire. And if they can make plays with the shock rifle, who's to say they can't do the same with the sniper?
Hey, yeah, I mean, it's true. We know that Bubu Dubu's bread and butter is this map in particular. Oh, he goes down. Pyrettic going to be able to find that first, and Evolving finds the second. A great start from them, and that's going to leave the sniper rifle in the hands of Pyrettic as well. Evolving well aware of the spawn for Bubu Dubu. This is just about as good of a start as you could ask for. Pyrettic and Evolving.
Pyrettic taking down Claytron with a beautifully placed headshot, a 3-0 lead for Pyrettic and Evolving. It looks like Evolving was able to get away with the camouflage. Pops it onto his chest despite being one-shot. Claytron sitting on that camouflage spawn. Bubu Dubu getting very aggressive here over toward the seaside, knowing where Evolving is. Doesn't want to allow him to get away with the camo, but the kill comes in for Evolving, and now he's working onto Claytron. Garrett, can he get another?
I mean, looks like he's going to slow this down. I don't think this camo is going to play much more of an impact. Just going to be waiting and just waiting for Pyrettic's call where to push. Pyrettic going to miss that sniper shot on a Claytron. Evolving on the shot so you can see Bubu Dubu's on the flank. Question is, do they hear him? You see him. You see how he starts to slow down right there? He's starting to stutter step. Evolving is well aware that there's a push coming from somewhere. It's going to be Claytron, but that's going to buy an opportunity for Bubu Dubu to get up into the action. He got behind enemy lines, and now it's just a Claytron versus Evolving fight. The one-on-one. The sniper is down. Claytron could just try to stay alive, keep this position for his team to eventually go get that sniper back. For being down 1-5, you have to try to find each and every kill when available. And Claytron finds his own. Wow. The brothers take their one-on-ones and they both win them. Huge fight in their favor.
The squad wipe is going to net them the camouflage, and Claytron even having a needle in his back pocket. That could be a little bit of a nice combination. Once the tracking starts, and if you don't respond in time, the needler can be absolutely deadly. So when in doubt, whip it out. That's the needler in the hands of Claytron. Evolving, now advancing over from the pillars, but he sees 2. Doesn't want to commit just yet. Oh, they actually go back to back there, and Evolving almost spotting Claytron with the camouflage. That has to be frustrating for Claytron. That should have been a nasty double kill, and instead, not a single kill on the board.
Now look, Pyrettic and Evolving immediately just ran away. They didn't want any of that smoke. Let the camo burn itself out. Evolving and Pyrettic, once again, patented for their slow, methodical gameplay in twos. Oftentimes we'll see this go down towards time, and you can see them. They know that they just cannot give up any free deaths on this map. But look at Bubu Dubu's position. He's going to find Evolving unaware, and it's going to be a free kill, unorthodox position, or for Bubu Dubu to find a clean pick. I gotta love the mind games that they're playing, and now the Moeller brothers both with sniper rifles.
Bubu Dubu over towards the B-side green building. Claytron actually advancing forward toward the middle of the map. Gets the quick scope onto Evolving, putting him down to one shot. He might be pushed here by Bubu Dubu. It looks like he will. The repulsor tries to come in, but Evolving's full shields. That's going to be a trade coming in out of Bubu Dubu and Evolving. And Claytron not looking to engage with Pyrettic on this particular gunfight. Gonna go right up to tower and hold things down, as Bubu Dubu should be spawning right next to him.
Both of them still going to be able to have their snipers play. Knows that this camouflage is coming up. And the question is, how does Evolving and Pyrettic play this, right? Do they play for the camouflage and try to get away with it, even though they know that there's a sniper trained there? Or do they try just to take the fight, win the picks, and then go for camouflage? You see Bubu Dubu making a dangerous play, cutting them in half. Pyrettic will eventually find him, but Bubu Dubu comes out on top. And now Claytron has Bubu's help. And that's a huge play from Bubu Dubu in particular to tie this game up.
They start to go down for Bubu Dubu. Evolving, tiptoeing away from the grenades, but still Bubu Dubu able to take him down. Pyrettic now stuck over toward the sandbags. Claytron going to take advantage of that. Bubu Dubu get the camouflage in hands, and with a 2-kill lead, some momentum, and of course the Needler. Bubu Dubu and Claytron looking very good in this series. Maybe might be able to take the lead in the series.
Evolving in trouble. He'll go down. Bubu Dubu has been just on another level this map. Pyrettic is going to be able to stay alive. I think, I don't know if the nades were there and Pyrettic picked them up at the exact right time, or Bubu Dubu just didn't see the grenades. But not going to be able to get that remote detonation to go off. Still 3 more snipers left for Claytron to work with, and we know how deadly this position can be. He's going to be able to find the first shot on Pyrettic. Bubu Dubu pushing in for the trade. He'll be able to find it because Evolving's baiting the corner, but somehow Bubu Dubu almost comes away the victor in that fight anyway. Oh, that's disgusting.
Evolving, despite getting slammed against the wall from the repulsor, still able to respond, taking down 2. Pyrettic going right after Bubu Dubu off of spawn without any help whatsoever, and Claytron spawns towards the green build. I believe Evolving and Pyrettic believe there might have been a split spawn situation. Now they know exactly that Bubu Dubu and Claytron are both coming in from the B side. Claytron tries to advance forward onto the garage side of the map. Pyrettic ends up finding one in Claytron. Bubu Dubu tries to get the kill as well, but a squad wipe going in favor of Evolving and Pyrettic without going down. A singular player is going to net them both the power up and the sniper rifle. Garrett, this is not good for the brothers.
This is where you're gonna lose the game if you let Pyrettic hit this shot right here. Bubu Dubu's immediately taking the fire. Pyrettic not able to get the angle. This is probably one of the most critical fights, one of the most critical junctures in this game, is how do Bubu Dubu and Claytron respond from this position. See, Claytron's in trouble. They both know where he's at. Claytron not able to get that kill. Now it's Bubu who's trying to take the fight. Oh my, I thought Pyrettic was going to hit that one. Looked good on my side. The observer can be a little bit off, Tony.
Love the play by Pyrettic to get the flank onto the brothers. Earns himself a sniper rifle, almost hitting the no-scope right down bottom middle. But tower side control still in the favor of Pyrettic. Bubu Dubu looking to peek out, peekaboo, catch a snipe to the body. Claytron gonna take some damage in as well, but the kill doesn't fall just yet. Like the nade coming in at Pyrettic to deny that angle. Evolving now getting the information all the way from the key door. Bubu Dubu and Claytron are trying to out-rotate and trying to gain their footing here. But Pyrettic and Evolving are just pop-shotting all over the place. One ends up going down to one shot at Bubu Dubu. Bubu Dubu takes down Pyrettic, but Evolving goes in for the cleanup. And now an isolated 1v1, but sadly Evolving having no shields. Finally, Bubu Dubu and Claytron able to stop. They're able to heat check Pyrettic and Evolving. Only down by 3 kills. Maybe they can make something happen here, Garrett. A little over 4 minutes on the clock. That should be enough time for them to go on a roll.
And then, you know, able to even out the go even when the sniper and the map possession on the other side. So big props to bubu, dubu, and Claytron to really find a stabilizing position. Although you can only stabilize for so long, you can only play an even match for so long when you're down score. And well, this camouflage is going to be impactful to stop the even match. And well, Claytron's going to find the first, but once again, Tony, it really just feels like it's 1-1 this entire time. Pyrettic able to stay alive and get away with the sniper rifle. Every time Claytron and bubu dubu have gotten a kill in the last 3 minutes of gameplay, Evolving and Pyrettic have immediately answered that. Oh my.
Bubu dubu taking dubus. Gets another double kill, bringing us within 1 game. Claytron on the C side of the map, and bubu dubu starting to advance forward. The nades are already starting to fly. Pyrettic coming out of nowhere over toward the nest side. That's going to slow bubu dubu down. He tries to get away, but Evolving not going to allow that to happen. Claytron was able to break through. Evolving and Pyrettic reset the situation. Sniper rifle coming up. Nobody in position just yet. Claytron trying to use it as bait. Evolving not only able to get away with it, but even having enough time to fire off a shot, but his teammate will fall to bubu dubu. Claytron is on the hunt, and bubu dubu taking down 2, getting himself a sniper. Does he know that Pyrettic spawned in the garage?
Let's see what bubu does. He's just going to try to get back. Look at them putting a lot of the eggs in the basket on them, maybe pushing towards B. Instead, we're going to start to rotate back towards tower. And bubu dubu has just been on another level this series. 12 kills for him alone, as he has just been lighting up the kill feed. The problem is Evolving and Pyrettic have just been a tandem duo that have just always answered the call when needed. Bubu dubu still has plenty of sniper rifle to work with. Evolving has the camo. That's where you have to be careful. Bubu dubu, he's waiting for his opportunity. Not going to be able to hit that headshot. So back down for now, but where is Evolving? There he is, top mid. Ooh, this can get you nervous if you're Claytron and bubu.
Shoot, I'm nervous just watching right now. I don't have to be in the situation, but it looks like Pyrettic is. He gets in, takes down Claytron. Bubu dubu 1v1 versus Evolving. The nade starts to fly, not quite the stick. Evolving getting aggressive onto the sandbags, forcing bubu to back down, and Claytron might have already spawned here. Looks like he did. Onto top mid. Both teams reset. Bubu dubu goes in for the challenge onto Pyrettic, but he will be put down. Claytron one shot, dropping a couple of nades, forced to back down to bottom mid. And another 2-kill lead for Evolving and Pyrettic. Less than a minute on the clock. Eventually, bubu dubu and Claytron will be forced to make a move.
Well, this is the thing, though, Tony. It's they can't really afford a death as well, because it can take you off the map for 80 seconds. There you go, the first one. Oh no! Being down 4 with 40 seconds, it's virtually impossible. Especially how Pyrettic and Evolving played this map, and we are going to see them just immediately play their corners. He's going to try to take the action. That will close it on up. The shot from Pyrettic to close this game as they come up clutch at the end of the day. We will reach time, and we've seen it time and time again on Tuesday. Pyrettic and Evolving play a slow and methodical game, not even going to reach 25 kills, but never giving bubu dubu and Claytron really a fair chance of getting themselves back into this game.
You know, they say slow and steady wins the race, and obviously that's the motto of Evolving and Pyrettic as well. They're going to go 2-1 in the series, and they're now 1 game away from being crowned your Money Tuesdays champions.
We move back to the map that bubu dubu and Claytron had great success on, a dominating victory last time we were on Recharge. Question is, can they back it up once again and push us to a game number 5? Bubu dubu having 13 kills of his own, but 15 deaths. He's having to do too much on the map. Claytron, they're gonna have to pick it up this second time around, but I have much faith that he's going to be able to do so. Claytron, extremely talented. We know what he's capable of.
I mean, do we know what he's capable of? I mean, we've seen Claytron really going off, but it was against lesser tier talent, in my opinion. When, you know, now the question is, how does he respond when you're going up against two professional level 2s players? You know, maybe Pyrettic Evolving might not be considered top 16 when it comes to, you know, 4v4s. I mean, I can make an argument that they are with H5 settings please as their roster, but when it comes to 2s, they definitely are top notch. And I don't know if Claytron has been tested like this since that Renegade and Bound series, where, mind you, they lost that as well. So Claytron is too new. He's too fresh. I really don't know what he brings to the table when it comes to the best of the best, but I think this is a fantastic test for him, along with Bubu Dubu. If they could come out with the win gear, force that game number 5, I'll be a believer. But as of right now, Pyrettic and Evolving have control of the series. They're in the driver's seat, and they're looking to soar.
On second game in a row that Evolving and Pyrettic have won the open. Camouflage gonna go in their hands. It's Pyrettic who gets it, and he's immediately heading towards that shock rifle. Now you might have seen Evolving pass that mangler. Remember, we're playing Money Tuesday. That means Money Tuesday rules. No mangler on the map, as well as the sword. Not allowed for use. As we see a 3-0 lead open up for Evolving and Pyrettic.
Evolving backing down over towards top A. Bubu Dubu sitting over towards the middle of the map. Meanwhile, Pyrettic able to take down Bubu Dubu, and that's going to force Claytron to try to get out of dodge. He was ready to try to force a collapse, but Pyrettic puts an end to that. A 4-0 run for Evolving and Pyrettic.
We're going to drop. He's going to take some heavy damages. It's going to be Pyrettic who finds the cleanup. You can see that grapple back up on respawn. Pyrettic has to keep that in mind. It's a quick escape route if he's able to get that grapple. Definitely bet that if he finds a pick, he will be moving into that area. But Claytron and Bubu, this is a terrible spot for them, right? You have to be able to take down this shock rifle player, but it's so tough to break him out of a power position like top red.
And that's one of the things I noticed about like 2v2 gameplays, that we don't like lower the ammo for the power weapon. So I mean, the shock rifle has the same amount of ammo that it would in a 4v4, so you can really take over the game, especially in a 2v2 setting. Only have to deal with 2 enemies as opposed to a 4v4. We have to deal with 4. Camouflage coming up. Pyrettic looking to bait it here from the C tower. Evolving going right after Bubu Dubu. And now Pyrettic gonna watch the angle. He knows Claytron needs to get eyes on it. Claytron ends up winning the 1v1 gunfight onto Pyrettic, but I'm not sure what happened. Camouflage still up? Camouflage is still up and now in the hands of Bubu. Claytron gonna put his body on the line to make sure that Jesse gets away with it. And this could be exactly what Bubu Dubu and Claytron need to get themselves back into the game.
That was a massive pick from Claytron to win the one-on-one versus Pyrettic. Allows them to at least have opportunity, hope in this map at all. You're going swimming, Pyrettic, and look, Bubu Dubu trying to get the second one as well. He gets behind Evolving. Evolving gonna send him swimming as well. Everyone just minding their gap. Oh my god, back to back. So Tony, and look at this, Evolving gonna be able to get away for now.
I don't think I've ever seen a situation where one player gets repulsed off the map and then his teammate gets repulsed by the end. And just both players having the repulsor. I guess that was beautifully played. Either way, 9-4 lead. Still in favor of Evolving and Pyrettic. They are still running this game on recharge. And let me tell you, Bubu Dubu and Claytron, the last time we saw them on this very map, they were the ones dominating. But now Evolving and Pyrettic have flipped the script. A 10-4 lead for the boys in blue.
This is a completely different situation than we saw the first time this map came on. And really what the difference is in my mind is how Pyrettic and Evolving started this game. They won the opening start clearly and decisively, and I think it's made all the difference in this game. You can see Bubu Dubu trying to take the fight versus Evolving. Only will back down. He knows that he doesn't need to give up any free tests, and look at that. Oh man, just knowing exactly what you have on your body, able to repulse that grenade away. Unfortunately, while all that was going down, his teammate does go down, and that means Claytron and Bubu Dubu have Evolving separated, but somehow Evolving is staying alive. This man has been so tough to kill, and they won't even be able to do so. Evolving somehow stays alive, and Pyrettic gets the pick. These are the playmaking difference between Pyrettic and Evolving and Twos. They truly are some of the best 2v2 players on the planet.
And I'm still dumbfounded the fact that literally the last time we saw these two go at it, game number 2, was a 25-12 win in favor of bubu, dubu, and Claytron. Evolving and Pyrettic already have 14 on the board before bubu, dubu, and Claytron are able to hit 7 at the moment. They have really woken up in this game number 4 and are looking to put the nail in the coffin as Pyrettic catches another perfect kill onto bubu, dubu with the shock rifle. Can anybody stop this duo?
Oh man, this game just quickly got out of hand. Down by 10. Still possible in this comeback, but you have to get this man on the respawn screen and pick up his weapon of choice. Unless he will punish you time and time again. Bubu goes down. Claytron won't be able to answer because he's going night-night. 8 seconds of respawn as his body convulses from the electricity surging through it because Pyrettic has hardly missed this game.
I cannot believe what we're seeing. This is pure domination coming out of bubu, dubu. I mean, excuse me, coming out of Evolving and Pyrettic. Bubu, dubu, and Claytron need an answer. They need something. Bubu, dubu tries to come in and sad looks left. The player is right. I mean, this is just unfortunate out of them. Claytron now forced to back down all the way towards the pit. Camouflage should be coming up very soon, and bubu, dubu, and Claytron don't get a clear grab on it. That might be just it. They're literally only 6 kills away from being knocked out of the tournament in 2nd place. Oh my
Double kill.
Pyrettic does it again. This man just doesn't miss going for his camouflage as his reward. You got to get it 2 more shots in this gun. Claytron exposes himself. He's going to be made 1. And will get cleaned up. Bubu dubu finally stops the reign of terror. King Pyrettic is taken down. Evolving takes the fight, but bubu dubu confident in his ability to win that one. But it's 8-22. Honestly, just a matter of time as Pyrettic is able to take down bubu dubu. Just nothing going right for the brothers.
Well, bubu, dubu, and Claytron finished 2nd place literally last week, and it looks like they just might finish with the same placing this week. Pyrettic and Evolving are back, but don't call it a comeback. 24-9. 1 more kill needed for the Pyrettic and Evolving. You know, at this point, I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to see a Pyrettic and Evolving versus Bound and Renegade. That's what I want to see. I want to see that. I want to see both of them competing in the same week, and they have to go through each other to become your champions. But Pyrettic and Evolving now just 1 kill away, just looking for the final one. I don't know, and there can't be a way that the comeback happens here for bubu, dubu, and Claytron. It just can't be, right, Garrett?
Hey, I mean, hey, Tony, I'll never say never. You know,
Okay, all right.
My role model always say never, but Pyrettic just finds the last and final shot. 25-9. Bieber lied to me. As we go, that's it. No game 5. They're done. Pyrettic and Evolving find their 2nd Money Tuesday crown. Oh my, these guys look just unbeatable at some points.
Yeah, I mean, and one can only think, you know, last week, you know, the undefeated duo of Renegade and Bound here on Money Tuesday were taken to game number 5 by bubu, dubu, and Claytron. Pyrettic and Evolving were able to win it in just 4. You know, I want to see this matchup. Hey, Garrett, can you make it happen? I know maybe you and Nighty got to reach out to some people. You know, have your people call their people. Maybe you guys do brunch. I want to see it, Garrett. I want to see it.
You know, I got some phone calls today. Let's just say that we'll have to get some things in place, some places to go. Guys, that's gonna do it for our grand finals. Oh my god! And you know, if there's a man to make a matchup happen, Tony, he's sitting right to my left.
Okay. Thank you, Tools. Yeah, absolutely. That was an intense game, right? But as Tony was saying, only a game 4 out of Pyrettic and Evolving when facing bubu, dubu, and Claytron. definitely. I want to say this. I feel like Bubu Dubu he's looking final on live fire. This man, he's dominant on that map. Do you have any contestation to that, Fools?
No, I honestly think Bubu Dubu might be one of the best live fire players. Like, he literally takes over games on live fire. I don't think anyone has come close to the kind of performances that he puts up on the map. Now, the question is how does he, keep up that same performance on maps like Aquarius and Recharge? We see him a little bit more hot and cold on those maps.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to agree. I also want to say that I'm not knocking Claytron by any means, right? We know that there's levels to this, though. And it does appear that Bubu Dubu is maybe just a cut above, but Claytron he's right there, right? And now I want to ask Tony. Tony, you're saying you want to see Bound and Renegade versus Bubu Dubu, versus Pyrettic and Evolving. We've seen this match in Halo 5, right? And Bound and Renegade took that pretty handily. You think the story would be different here in Halo Infinite?
I mean, well, I will say we did see Evolving back in Halo 5, so that's a little. I mean, we did see Pyrettic there. I believe he was paired up with Bemsy, so it might just be a different story here with Evolving. And yeah, I mean, Halo Infinite, Halo 5 are two completely different games. Halo 5, you were able to utilize that movement and that thrust to have that individual skill gap over your opponent and make much more individual plays. On top of that, the thrust could be considered a bit of a crutch where you could put yourself in a non-advantageous position and then kind of thrust yourself out of it and get out of that situation. In Halo Infinite, you get punished. So will that work towards Renegade and Bound? Will that work against them? Honestly, I'm not sure. But I do know that Bound and Renegade are undefeated, and Pyrettic and Evolving are looking damn good here in Halo Infinite 2s. I want to see it happen.
Yeah. I will say that all of this is building up to March 29th. That's going to be our Money Tuesday Invitational, our mid-season Invitational. And then at the end of April, we're having another Invitational. But I will say, Trippy, Lucid, obviously right now, kings of Money Tuesday, I would say. We have Bound and Renegade, who won Open number 2. We have Pyrettic and Evolving, who have now won number 1 and number 3. And so, I like what we're building up to here. The Invitational, we're inviting winners only, I would say. But I feel like Bubu Dubu and Claytron are definitely making a name for themselves. I will say though that I have DMs from Soul Snipe saying he wants to get into Money Tuesday. And I'm just saying, everybody, look out for the sign-up links because next Tuesday we're coming back. We're doing this again. It's going to be Money Tuesday Open number 4. You got to prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? You want to make it to that Invitational. You want to prove yourself against Trippy and Lucid. We got to see who's going to come out on top of out of all of that. Now, I just want to take a quick moment, right, to shout out the people in the background. We got Mr. Snow and Nighty Night holding it down in the back. Mr. Snow supplying lots of storylines, statistics. My man doing it all in the background, as well as Nighty Night helping us out with socials in the chat. And then, of course, always making sure that this looks top tier. And then, of course, shout out to Tools and Why Not. You guys definitely killed it when it came to the communication and the casting today. I appreciate you guys. And any last thoughts, Tools?
Drunk Soul Snipe, where you at? Get yourselves in here. I feel like we've seen them too far gone. You know, we haven't seen them in Tuesday in a long time. We know what those two are capable of. I want to see them in one of these tournaments.
Absolutely. And then last but not least, Mr. Why Not? I know that you're calling for more matches. We're going to get to see plenty of that stuff. But any last words, sir?
Yeah, I mean, thank you for bringing me back on once again. You guys run a terrific show. The production is top notch. You know, Snow is out there doing stats. Nighty, he's Nighty. He loses matchups to me at Atlanta tournaments, you know, but everybody does their part. There's something within the team, and it takes a full team to put this on board. So thank you so much for bringing me along. It's been absolutely fantastic, and you know, I'm gonna slide to Shotzi's DMs too. You know, Shotzi and Falcated won a Money Tuesdays too. So I'm just saying, Invitational comes up, you know, I might have to hit up Ant and see if he wants to come back and defend his title as well.
Absolutely. You do your best, man, at that. I would love to see Shotzi into this. Nevertheless, though, we got Evolving and Pyrettic going at first place, $700 being split between the two of them. Bubu, dubu, and Claytron for the second week in a row, taking second place, $100 apiece. And then in third and fourth, we have Nexisaur and Ampium, and then as well as Fear and Lone. So congratulations to everybody that placed today in Money Tuesday. There will be another one next Tuesday, so be on the lookout for registration for that. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Money Tuesday Open number 3 has officially wrapped up. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please come back again next week.